Hi everyone, this is Mohammed and I'm going to go over Noor AI. Noor means light in Arabic. It's actually a free web app where you can ask any question about Islam, either in Arabic or English, and get an answer drawn directly from the Quran and the most two trusted Hadith collections. So let me show you what makes it different. So, what is Noor AI to start with? So, ask your own words, no special phrasing needed. The answers come from three sources: the complete Quran, all the Sahih al-Bukhari, and all of the Sahih Muslim. So, it's conversation, so you can ask follow-up questions as well, naturally. And there is nothing to install, it runs on your browser. So why can you trust it? Here is the part I care most about. Uh, if you have used AI chatbots for religious questions, you may have noticed sometimes it quotes verses or hadith that simply doesn't exist. Nor AI is built differently. It searches the actual source text before it answers, and every citation you see is actually pulled from the sources themselves. The AI never writes a reference on its own. So that means you can take any citation it gives you, chapter, verse, or hadith number, look it up and verify it yourself. And when the sources don't cover a question, it tells you that honestly, instead of just making something up. So let me go over a demo with you. So this is the live app. So let me start by asking a question. So I'll ask, what are the pillars of Islam? And then I'll wait and let's see what happens. So it's going to searching the Quran and the Hadith. Yeah, so searching Sahih al-Bukhari and the Quran, and you get the answers here. And if you notice here, you can see the sources: Sahih al-Bukhari 8, Sahih Muslim 114. So all of these are actually references that uh, it retrieved from the search results. So this is one thing. The other thing that it remembers. So this is a conversation that you can ask a follow-up question. So let me, for example, ask, uh, tell me more about the third one. So, so when I ask that, tell me more about the third one, it's gonna know I mean zakat, which is the third pillar of Islam from the answer it just gave. Um, so you can look here zakat, and before that it searched a little bit about zakah in the Quran and Sahih Bukhari and Muslim and returned the results for you with the reference. So that's something else. The other thing I wanna cover is it's bilingual. So like let me switch to Arabic. Okay, let me, for example, go to a new conversation. Let me ask something in Arabic. So let me say, for example, ما هي آية الكرسي? So what's the verse of Kursi? So it's gonna search in the Quran. Uh, so all of these are in the Quran searches. And then, okay, like it found Ayat al-Kursi and it cited here for you with the reference, which is 255. So this is the other thing. The one more thing, or actually a couple of more things, is about the school of thoughts. Let me switch back to English here. Get to a new conversation. So here we have schools of thoughts. Actually, Islamic practices differ between school of thoughts, so you can pick yours. Let me, for example, switch to Hanafi, and let me ask about which prayers. Let me switch to English again. Tell me what the ruling is of with prayer. So now that we switched the madhab to Hanafi, it's gonna okay, like it's gonna answer about which prayer, and then once it's done with the ruling, it's gonna show you the madhab opinions or the madhab uh, uh, like the madhab opinion about this. And here it says Hanafi school says okay, witr is wajib. That's in Hanafi school, and then it's gonna mention any practical conclusion. So and when you by default when you mention all schools, it's gonna mention all the schools. One last thing I wanna go over is the feedback. So basically, if an answer helped you or maybe it doesn't help you, you can tap the thumbs up or thumbs down button. So if yeah, so that's like okay, thanks for the feedback. So actually, that feedback comes straight to me and directly shapes the next version of the app. So I take all of this feedback and try to develop an evaluation system that takes this feedback into consideration to improve the answers of the app. Yeah, so this is how the app simply works. You can switch to basically dark or light modes, and this is on the browser. You can try it yourself as well. Let me go back to the slides. Okay, so that's basically it. Um, I would like I would say like it's free. There is no sign-ups for now, and it works in Arabic and English. You can try it on Noor AI alprince.net. Ask it something that you already know the answer to, and check the citation yourself. And if you're interested about the technical side of the project, you want to look at the, for example, the AWS architecture of it, or if you want to look into some snippets of the code, the deep dive. Look, I provided a technical deep dive in the Git repo, the link of the repo in the description, and it shows you in the README file the instructions on how to deploy that app yourself, and it tells you how it works, what are the important trade-offs decisions, and a lot of details you can find in the description. Thank you and have a good day.